everybody, welcome back to my pop-up. Y'all remember I had promised that I was going to do a pop-up because something had came across my timeline about kitty cat and I could not fit it into my regular podcast, and I said I was going to pop in today. Well, here I am. And I must say something else has absolutely popped up about Kate. So we're going to discuss both of them really quick. So, really quick, I'm going to put this up. And this is a tweet, a post by Roy Nika. Y'all know Roy Nika, that little lying thing. That's all she does. When she's not lying, she's licking boots. That she just alternate between the two when it comes to that family over there. But this particular time, she's licking boots. And she posted this saying, exclusive. The Princess of Wales wants the focus of her public work to be on substance, not style. So Kensington Palace will no longer release details of Kate's outfits on her engagement at the time. My whole thing is when I read this, I say, is this a flashback or something? Isn't this something that they have said before that they wasn't going to focus on her outfits and was just going to focus on her work? And then they quickly found out that once they focused on on her work, they didn't have anything to write about because we all know that Kate doesn't work and she has no projects that have produced anything worth writing about. But here they go rehashing this and regurgitating it and want us to pretend like it is something new. But yes, this has been tried before. And when they tried to focus on her work, it ended up with nothing but crickets. And basically, if you do that about her style too, because we all know that Kate has no style. She only has the silly putty style, if you know what I mean, to copy everybody else. That's what she does. But yet and still, here they are still gaslighting us. All of this rollout of Kate is so annoying to the point where you say to yourself, I understand that you want to try to prop this mediocre woman up, but and I understand that you don't have much to work with. But can you please give us a break and try to act like that we, the public, has two or maybe three brain cells and can see through this nonsense? I'm just saying. So of course, I went and found this article. I did give them the click because I couldn't find it anywhere else. But the article, here it is, and it's by Roy Nica. And it says, Princess of Wales focus on her work and not her wardrobe. And you know what? I read this article and they said that they wanted the focus to be on Kate's work and not her wardrobe. But it's so funny to me that they did not list anything that Kate has considered as work or an achievement. I mean, it is ridiculous. She got the early child, what is it, early years or whatever that nonsense that she has stolen from that little 10-year-old girl in TED Talks. But she got that, but what else does she do? This work she's talking about. But they could not absolutely put their finger on anything, anything of any kind of substance that we are supposed to be focusing on. And it goes on to say, one of the most recognized women in the world. Where is that at? I don't know where it is. I know it's not over here. Most people don't even know who her and William are. We have all kinds of quizzes and game shows. And anytime a question is asked about them or their picture is shown, the contestants have no idea who they are. The first role that ever over here that rolls off of anybody's tongue is Prince Harry. And they only know him because he's married to Meghan Markle. We all found that out when I think it was on Jeopardy. I think they had that as a question or something like that. And they said, yes, he's married to Meghan Markle. Yeah. No, I think it was Family Feud. Family Feud. Yes, but people know exactly, that's my dog, y'all. People know exactly who Harry is. They know who Meghan is, but they have no idea who this person who calls themselves the Princess of Wales. Because when you say the Princess of Wales over here in America, they say Diana. I'm just saying. So it goes on to say, as one of the most recognized women in the world, the Princess of Wales' fashion choices has always been closely scrutinized and analyzed. When that happened, I'm just asking, when has it happened? Okay, it says now in a move signaling her wish for the focus to be on her work and not her wardrobe, Kensington Palace will no longer release details of her outfits. Well, they don't have to. All they got to do is go and find Megan because she is cosplaying Megan so hard that the brands that Megan are wearing or has wore in the past are the same brands that Kate is wearing today. So they don't really have to do a whole lot of work. All they have to do is follow Megan or go and look on a Pinterest board that this woman has in Kensington Palace or over there at Adelaide Cottage, because that's all the information they'll ever need when it comes to her fashion, who is she, who she's wearing, because we all can depend on she is going to be wearing something that Megan has worn in the past. I'm just saying. And this is a funny, funny part of it. It says the palace source said there is an absolute feeling that the public work, is not about what the princess is wearing. She wants the focus to be on the really important issue, the people and the causes she is spotlighting. What is that? What? What is Kate doing? What has Kate done? I mean, have said this time and time again. Kate has been hanging around over there around that family for about 25 years, and she could not absolutely come up with anything that she has done to affect any one of let me put it this way. It's not one UK citizen that has been affected positively by anything that Kate has done or spearheaded, because it's absolutely none. And this article just repeats itself over and over and over again. It absolutely does not have anything in here to say what this important work is. It is so ridiculous. I'm telling you. And I'm going to put this up. I agree with this squatty right here. It says, well, looks like she won't be reporting on well, look like she won't be reported on anymore, as that's literally the only thing all of her articles are about, unless she goes missing again. And if y'all keep calling her Kate, comments will still come from those fighting for the posh name she doesn't use either. I think that's what this particular squatter was saying. But she don't even use. They want you to call her Catherine. That's what they're saying. But yeah, the only interesting thing about Kate is that she went missing. And once she showed her face, people were saying, oh, well, she's back, and went on about their life. Just absolutely, just resume things as they were. Because I'm telling you, we are living in times we don't have time to worry about what Kate is wearing and that non-work she is supposedly doing. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put this up. And this particular squatter said this about this article by Roy Nika. I cannot take Roy Nika. Can y'all tell? But this particular squatter said this. She's already tried this, remember? Absolutely. And then they posted the article when they absolutely tried it. It was back in 2022. And the article said Palace banned staff from announcing details on Kate's outfit in new royal family crackdown. They said that they was not going to talk about her outfits, and here are some of the outfits she was wearing. I don't know anybody in God's green earth would want to wear any of that stuff. I know not over here. And that's why I cannot believe that they want to try to call her a fashion icon, but I digress. And also, since I'm saying that, how can you be a fashion icon and not want anybody to do report on your fashion? That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just saying. But I guess she wants to be like Megan. Megan doesn't report on her fashion. Megan just lives her life, and other people report on her fashion. She wants everything. She and William wants everything that Harry and Meghan are. They want it so bad. And they just overplay the hand because at the end of the day, they are just performative. They're performative. They are not like Harry and Meghan, the real deal. And what we say over here, the real McCoy. They are just fake and phony and just want to front their way through and get the same results as the ones who are putting in the work. I'm just saying. But like I said, this particular squatter said this. She already tried this, remember, and pulled the receipt and lasted less than 24 hours. Does she think her cancer con will do it this time? Yes, that whole cancer con was supposed to be a total reset. And I tell you what, they are going for it. Now, you got to give them some props for going for it because they are going for it. But I tell you, it is just so hollow. When you absolutely look at that article by Roy Nika, it has no substance to it. It is just like Kate asking you not to pay any attention to her fashion and pay attention to her work, but not listing or highlighting any work that she is doing or has done because it's non existent. That is why. It is so ridiculous to me. All right, the second one I want to talk about is this article in Us Weekly. And it is about how Kate is under pressure to work and she doesn't want to do it. Wonder where this article came from. And this particular squatty posted about it. I didn't go and see the article. I think we had enough of Kate. And do we know that she doesn't want to work? I don't have to read an article to know that Kate does not want to work. When she was supposed to be a full time role, she barely broke 100 engagements a year. And I think she's probably standing at about 5 now. I'm gonna put this up. This particular squatter wrote about it, and you can see that this is the cover. It says "Princess Under Pressure." It says under pressure for what? The woman don't like working and don't intend to. Apart from a few photo ops, don't expect much, and that is exactly it. I saw this post. I didn't put it up. I might put it up in my podcast later, but it's pictures of Kate absolutely laughing like a hyena right next to an hyena. And I'm telling you, I couldn't tell which was which, but I digress. And basically, that's her way of looking for the money shot. And that's all Kate has ever been about. It's the money shot, being on the papers, being famous for nothing. They always try to put the label of being a Kardashian on Megan because the Kardashians are famous for doing nothing. But Megan is not famous for doing nothing. Megan had a full career, a successful career that made her a millionaire many times over before she even thought about that family over there. So, no, you cannot put that on Megan. And then when she got over there, she created projects and she created things that was put into place. She absolutely created projects that yielded results. So, no, she is not one of those Kardashian type princess, but we all know Kate is. And I'll say this is what she wants to do. She wants to be famous. She wants all the accolades. She wants to be on all of the magazines. She wants to be praised and bowed to for doing nothing. And she does not want to do nothing. And she is fake. And she all she does is look for the money shot. And this is what this is all about. So you don't expect much from her. I mean, how can you? I got to go back to that article by Roy Nicker. How can you write an article about someone not wanting you to focus on their clothes, but focusing on their work, and you don't have any work for anybody to focus on? Even in the article, you can't even focus on the work because it is not existent. It's ridiculous. But let's go on with this. It says, apart from a few photo ops, don't expect much. I'm convinced the media hates her to print photos like this, either laughing like a nutter or intoxicated. And that's exactly right. She wants to pretend when she's trying to get the money shot, she wants to pretend like people are having fun wherever she is in her presence. So she over exaggerates. And this particular squatty says she looks like a nutter. So that makes me think that they are British because I think that's a British term, nutter. But I love it. I do. But yes, yes. So it's a whole another article written about how she's under pressure to go back to work, but she doesn't want to. And all I can say to that is surprise. Are we supposed to be surprised? I don't think so. Anybody who's been, I'll put it this way, anybody who's been paying attention is not surprised by the article. All right, y'all. That's what I wanted to share with y'all. I will see y'all later. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but we will find something. These internet streets are kind of quiet. I'm just saying. Bye.